Hi, Thad Crouch here with Stand With Honor, where we are proud to be a humble co-sponsor of the Truth Commission on Conscience and War, to be held in New York City at the historic Riverside Church, March 21st through 22nd. This Truth Commission will hear testimony from conscientious objectors, from people who tried to become conscientious objectors, from veterans who have been in some really morally questionable places in war. The Truth Commission wants to educate religious communities and the public in general about about just war, about how international law and international protocol affects the conduct of war, and both the kind of the legal and the moral, the spiritual implications of conscientious objection regulations as they are currently, not only on the applicant for conscientious objection, but also on the families of these soldiers. What excites me most about the conference is to talk about expanding conscientious objection. Currently, in the United States military, if you're a member of the armed forces and you take a position of conscience or faith that says you're opposed to all war, if you can jump through all the red tape and all the hoops, you could legally get out as a conscientious objector. However, if you are not opposed to all war with your conscience, if you are like most Americans and most human beings who believe that sometimes war might be necessary to defend your country, but oftentimes war is unnecessary and therefore unjust, then your conscience is not free in the military. It's illegal. For example, the Vatican, both the current Pope and the most recent Pope, have said that the war in Iraq is a preemptive war and therefore is unjust. If you're a Catholic in the United States military and want to say, my conscience, my Catholic faith tells me that this war is unjust, I'm not willing to fight in Iraq, maybe I'll go to Afghanistan. Maybe I'm willing to kill or to die defending my own country, but I will not take part in an unjust war. Well, that's illegal. Currently, the military calls that selective conscientious objection, as if our troops are selecting what their conscience is telling them. Really, I believe the government is selecting whose conscience they give freedom to, and this needs to end. We're going to bring together people who follow both pacifism and just war and work together for freedom of conscience. We're even going to bring together people who are in the military, who are proud to be in the military, with peace activists, and again, work together for freedom of conscience for our troops. The conference is hoping to heal both the spiritual and the moral wounds of these veterans, of these soldiers who have been to combat and done things that have violated their own sacred honor and their conscience. So at Stand With Honor, we're going to post 5 clips. I'm going to put a clip on telling you about the Truth Commission on Conscience and War in New York. Hey, and if you get the chance, if you're in New York this weekend coming up, please come attend the public part of the conference on Sunday afternoon. You can see down below me the link to the website. Also, you could purchase the video, Soldiers of Conscience, and help support this and show the video to people you know in the military or thinking about joining the military. I'm going to post 4 clips from that video as question videos on StandWithHonor.com. They're really, really well done, and I suggest you look at them. And finally, make a donation to the Truth Commission. There was a lot of work to put this together. There's a lot more that needs to be done. So please think about that. And again, there's a link below me to do that. Finally, let me leave you with this. The young men and women who join our armed forces, as I did years ago, do so knowing they may be called to risk their lives to defend our freedom. Isn't it time that we defended their freedom? Because their freedom of conscience is not fully being respected. At StandWithHonor.com, we are standing together with everyone at this Truth Commission on Conscience and War. And we stand for defending freedom of conscience. stand with us.